Can there be life without thoughts? Can it happen practically, not in a way of technique, not as experience? It's a very old question, old enough to build around it endless knowledge, strings of thoughts. The thoughts that describe the thoughtless. And the question remains. You know it because you don't need to look far. Wherever you are, whatever you do or not do, thoughts are there with you. Here and there, thoughts brings up the question of thoughtless life. Thought, imagine this possibility, draw it in the mind, put tag to it, chase it, sees that it's too unattainable and drop it, and goes back to the one thing it knows to do so well, thinking. And you, I, meet that question without a question. The verbal question, can there be life without thoughts, is a bubble, it's a box. To meet it without that bubble, just the air within, to let it explode and stay untouched. Do it and see. The question is very clear. It's also very relevant, and some will say most crucial for one's life, because surely all, without exception, suffering is the product of thinking. Unmet desires, chasing fears, all made by the mechanism of imagination, of thinking. When you look at the question, great honesty and simplicity, meaning very direct. You cannot move because the question presents the end. Very, at first, delicate feeling that may become more present, more concrete, start to point for the possibility that you, I, are not different from thoughts. You are made of the same fabric. You are the product of thoughts. You as you know yourself. The me, the I, you. And I say feeling, knowing that it can be heard or understood as a reaction that is emotional or that is somewhat exciting or frightening, but none of that has to do with this feeling. When anything that is elusive, revealed as such, that feeling is there. It has to do with relief. You don't need to pretend. You don't need to sustain faked understanding. You can meet the thing directly. And the way you meet such a question, can there be unthinkable life? You cannot move in the mind. Thoughts, if it's watched carefully, and also if you do not participate in the exploration of thoughts, you are there watching, questioning, but you do not contribute to this. Your whole interest is to see what is there, what is here. You see that the question of the unthinkable is met by thoughts, and the movement is to invent an answer to it. But your interest is in truth, not in invention. Your interest is in what is, not in what you want or avoiding what you don't want. So that feeling consumes you. It satisfies, even though it's very delicate, very unsensible, very from afar, you can say, is far more authentic than the ridiculous ideas of thoughts. And it consumes you. You allow it to speak. But a feeling such as that doesn't speak with words. It plays a very delicate melody on the strings of your heart. And all this, of course, is very, very childish description. But maybe it will encourage you to drop all these nonsense attempts to unthink thought. And as a thinker, which you are 24/7, meet the question of unthinkable life and look at it with the honesty that is kept only for that question. Because this honesty expects nothing. And let the feeling consumes you to a point of total surrender, but not surrender to a thought. The thought, you, I, surrender to the softness of the unthinkable that doesn't speak with words.